Hi there, this is Mark Schauder with Sotheby's International Realty with another episode of Poway Today. Today I'm here with Mr. Little of Poway High School, Vice Principal. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what it's like to be a Vice Principal?
Well, it's action-packed without a doubt every day. It's my job's actually easy and hard all at the same time. It's easy because my job is really how do I support kids and teachers.
Okay.
That's how it all comes down to. The hard part is actually supporting kids and teachers because there's just such a wide variety of ways in which we can do that. Whether it be going in and working with mentorships, whether we're working with teachers and just doing evaluations and curriculum work, bringing in technology into the school. There's just a wide variety of ways to do it. But it's also what makes my job kind of exciting because every day can be a little bit different. And I don't live by the bells like I used to with teaching, and so but it's always the same thing. Like, how do I support kids? How do I support teachers? And that's what makes it pretty exciting.
Got it. And what is it that the kids love about Poway High School?
I think the kids, and as well as I think families, aren't too different. I think kids really love the community that is Poway High School. We're unique in that we're the school that's named after our city, which is unique to Poway Unified, and kids, I think, really embrace that. And we get that all the time. I was actually just talking to a former student of mine who's now coming back to sub with us, and she just loves Poway. She loves the city itself. She loves the community that the school starts with, and that's where I think a lot of our kids learn that sense of community. And then when they become adults, it just sticks with them, and then that sense of community and that love for this place really sticks with them.
Interesting. What has surprised you most about being a vice principal?
Well, I think I was like a lot of people in that when people think vice principal, they think, oh, you must do the discipline. It's always that, and that's part of my job without a doubt. But again, the nice thing about Poway is that's just such a minor part of my job. I definitely do it for sure. There's kids aren't perfect, and we have to work with them on that. But my job just goes in so many different directions, and that's really, I didn't quite understand that until I got into this job of just all the different things that I was going to learn from school finance to interpersonal relationships and everything in between. And that variety is really the thing that I really enjoy about my job.
And you were a teacher before then?
I was a math teacher here. I was hired in 2002 here. But I was a bit of a vagabond early in my career. I've taught at Morris High School down in the city.
Oh, wow.
I taught in Illinois, Indiana. I even taught in Hawaii at one time.
Wow, okay. So what are the best qualities of Poway High School?
Well, I think if I just go back to the one that I already mentioned is the community, the sense of community. That's a really big deal. When people wear the P on their chest or over here on the side like I do, people take a lot of pride in that. It's unique. I've always thought of Poway High as having like a blue-collar attitude, even though we probably live more in a white-collar neighborhood. And because people really they work hard, they take a lot of pride in the work that they do. And I'm talking about parents, I'm talking about the kids, I'm talking about the teachers. And it's just kind of that let's get down to it and really take care of business attitude that I really like about Poway High. It's been the place that I've taught at the longest or been a part of the longest. Like I said, I've been here since 2002. And it's that uniqueness that I really enjoy about it.
What is there that people don't know about Mr. Little?
Well, I'm a father of four. I have 4 kids, all under the age of 10. I have 6-year-old triplets as well as a 9-year-old. So the chaos that I deal with at school just continues when I go back home. So me going home to get some quiet doesn't happen until about 8 o'clock when my kids go to bed.
Got it.
Then I get a little bit of quiet. But I love being a parent, just like I love doing this job. I've been a coach. I've been a math teacher. As I said, I've kind of been all around the country teaching, and I take a lot of pride in trying to have a lot of variety in my experience that's kind of created who I am today.
Well, very good. Any memorable experiences over these few years? Just pick one.
Yeah. Well, that's a great question. That's a hard one for me to kind of pinpoint. I think for me, like I grew up in Illinois, and I always thought growing up that I'd eventually end up back in Illinois. That's just kind of where my family has grown up. And probably the most memorable thing is just how much I've kind of fallen in love with this community. Now granted, I married a California girl too, so the chance of going back is really small. But it's not just her who's
snow and
right,
yeah.
exactly. But it's not just her who is giving that resistance like it was early on. It's definitely myself as well, and that I really enjoy San Diego. I really enjoy this whole area. It's really special. It's really unique, and people who live here understand that. People who don't, it doesn't take long for them to get it once they do move here. And that's for me is probably maybe that doesn't exactly answer your question, but that's the thing that really sticks with me is just how much I've kind of fallen in love with this area. Being someone from the outside coming in, it's pretty special.
Yeah, very good. No, I mean, that's what's memorable to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good. I appreciate your time, Mr.
Hey,
Little.
I appreciate you inviting me.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
You very much.
This is Mark Schauder with Sotheby's International Realty with another episode of Poway Today.